Hello everybody, and welcome to a theory video? So, the Year of the Raven is almost over, Blizzcon is upon us soon, and I figured I might as well go ahead and take a stab in the dark and try to figure out, or guess, or make a theory about what the third expansion is going to be. And this is the first time I've done this, which is a shame, because I totally guessed the first two. I mean, to be fair, the second expansion, it's not hard to guess. If you've played World of Warcraft, it's kind of hard not to be able to tell that that is totally Netherstorm. But the first one had a few people confused, and I was the only one that I heard holding up my finger going, hey, that looks like the twisted trees of the Worgen place. You know, the Worgen trees where they've got the moon well sort of like crammed up in the tree instead of down in the bottom where it's all sort of like wild and gnarled. I think that's Worgen. I think it's probably Worgen based. It could be based on the Blackwald or something. And it turns out it was sort of based on the Blackwald. It was based on Witchwood, which is actually a place in World of Warcraft that I'm still sort of confused by it, because Witchwood is a place that doesn't look anything like that. But it seemed to be based on Gilneas and the Blackwald, but they called it Witchwood. It was very strange, but I called it anyway. and so I wanted to take my stab in the dark, and I'm not coming at this blind. I've looked at a few other theories, and we're going to go over those other theories first, and then I'm going to tell you about my theory. So we're talking specifically about Expansion 3 there, the one with the faded green and the red with the blue crystal in the center. Now, from what I've seen, there are a few theories saying it could be trolls, it could be Naga, it could be another jungle expansion, or it could be, you know, something along those lines. So right here I've got that one. So people were saying, oh, it could be troll because you look at the faded green, it sort of looks like the faded green on the Darkspear card back, and then it's also got the red, and then in the center it's got blue, just like the thing does. So it could be that. And then another person was like, hey, don't you think it's strange how the stuff sort of orders itself sort of like that one raid boss that in the Naga raid, like this. And I'm sort of blocking it here. Let me move over here. So you see how we've got the blue there, and then the little way out, and then where you normally put your party. So I've seen that as well, or it could be his teeth of his underbite. And then also there was this, where it looks very similar to the Ungoro pack sort of thing, and so they're thinking it could be like a subtle hint to, it could be like Stranglethorn had all three. It had Naga, trolls, and it's a jungle. It could be Shelazar Basin. It could be, you know, just one of those three. We don't know. But my theory is that I think it might be, okay, I've got three ideas. Excuse me. The first one is that it's Pandaria based, because the faded green sort of makes me think of Pandaria. The faded green, the red, and the blue, all of that sort of thinks Pandaria. But I'm not thinking Pandarans specifically. I'm thinking all of Pandaria. I'm more thinking specifically Mogu. The green, red, and blue motif really screams like the Mogushan Palace and the Mogushan Vaults. Sort of maybe slightly Titan-based, but more Mogu. Or Pandaria overall. And Pandaria it could be as well. It could be like the Throne of Thunder, or, you know, we did have some trolls. We did have the Zandalari in there. So that's one theory, that it's Mogu / Pandaria based. And then another theory is that they could be trying to do an ocean expansion with Tortolans, Murlocs, Naga. And that is sort of all-encompassing, and in that way they could actually be trying to double up on some stuff with BFA. They haven't done that before, so I don't think they'll do it here, but it's possible that they're gearing more towards just straight ocean versus like the sort of island expedition sort of thing that we had with BFA. So there's that. And finally, I did also think that it could be Stranglethorn or Shalazar Basin. More Shalazar Basin, personally, for me, because the blue looks very Titan-y, and it could be something alluding to Titans. Now, I know that the blue is very similar to the Worgen blue, and some people have actually speculated it could be Night Elves, because of the 2 cards that we were told. Hold on, I think I've got it here somewhere. There we go. So they think because of the 2 cards, they think the 2 cards that we're getting at BlizzCon have some significance. The Star Aligner and the Secret Plans. They think maybe Night Elves. And I'm thinking more Titan-y, but they're thinking that what has to do with stars, what has to do with secrets, Night Elves. It could be Night Elves. It could be. I've also heard things about the Burning Crusade. In that respect, it could also be War of the Ancients, where they're mixing the two, making it more ancient times sort of thing with Titans, Old Gods, Burning Legion, Night Elves. Could be doing that, but that seems like too many themes at once. But Titans is definitely a possibility with the Star Aligner and the Secret Plans. So it could be Shalazar Basin, it could be Ulduar, it could be Uldum, although if it was Uldum, I probably wouldn't see any green, it would probably be more sandy, sort of like the expedition. Like we've already had one in Uldum in the expedition. But it's possible they're going a little bit bigger with, okay, we had the Staff of Origination in that expansion. This expansion we're going Titans. The rest of the Titan, we're going Titan stuff, or we're going, like I said, Shalazar Basin, Ulduar, any of the other Titan areas. Mogushan Vaults is it's sort of a Titan area because it's got the Mogu got some stuff and they tinkered with it and made that one boss. So there's some Titan there, although much less so than the others. But yeah, so we have a lot of theories. I'm personally banking on it being Mogushan or Shalazar. But let me know what you guys think. Here, I'll put it back over here. What do you guys think this is going to be? I'm banking on Mogushan or Shalazar Basin, but you guys let me know. What do you guys think? Do any of these theories sound like they have any merit? Do my ideas sound like they have any merit? Or do you have theories of your own? Look, you've got 4 days. Well, 2 days. Well, 3. You've got a few days. I shouldn't do videos like this. What am I doing? Goodbye, everybody.